Hello everybody, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Japan. So let's continue on for last left off. So, as of recording this right now, Man of the Guns did come out at noon, I believe. Like noon or like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I launched the game before the update actually has installed. So it's not in Man of the Guns. So the mod's working fine. So this is probably going to be the last recording session, because as soon as I quit out the game's going to automatically update, and it's definitely going to break the save file. But I think, that's mostly okay. I mean, we've had such a weird situation with this campaign regardless. So first things first. I have decided to like not stream all of the contents. So yeah, it's going to go back to the old format where I'm just, recording them. So yeah, you are going to be all the way around. You're not, Oh yeah, because this is technically two separate fronts. Right. I forgot about that. So you three are going to be on this front. And your job is basically, what's this one province? It's 3 provinces. Your job's actually just to get over there. And one of you, this Chinese troop, can just move in this province and then go over there as well. Because I'm going to need to put a front line there. And that front line is basically just going to go all the way down here. I mean, it sucks that we have to once again invade all of the Soviet Union. But, it is what it is. Of course, they're still service by requirement. They have a ton of manpower, which is an issue. And for most of these parts, I'm actually going to stop attacking them at the moment. Just be on the defensive, because I think we'll be able to kind of deal with that a lot better. So, yeah, so we're basically going to stay on the defensive against the Soviet Union. And we have a bunch of pop-ups up here, so we got to get rid of all of those. So we have a bunch of military factories. So what I'm going to do, I have actually a ton. I have so many. It's time for more militarization. Because apparently, like I'm looking at this, we only have 109 military factories. We have 141 civilian. That is a significant amount of civilian factories that we have. So we are going to put all of them to work into completely militarizing our yeah, these guys have like really high infrastructure because of trying to supply up in Siberia. So all the repairs, of course, are going to get straight down to the bottom of the list. We're going to build up a lot of these factories. It'll be done on 23rd of September, so yeah, like a month. And yeah, a lot of them are building at the same time. Like 139 factories is quite a bit. We are going to be needing to train up more infantry divisions. We're going to get up to 24 infantry divisions. We are going to build, not one, but we're going to build 11 tank divisions at the same time. And then we're going to build a bunch of motorized at the same time. Because I was looking here, we have so much infantry equipment. We don't have that many tanks. We have a ton of motorized. Just because we took all of, like a lot of the British stuff. When Britain capitulated to the French. We took over a lot of the territory. There's also danger of naval invasion, but I don't even know if we own any of the territory over here. Like, I'm not too sure where they would be invading. Because none of this is ours, but whatever. So, no national focus sets, that's fine. Available war goals, ignore that. Planes reserves, we have no manpower. That actually is an issue. So, let's cut down at least a handful of these infantry. Positions available, we can ignore that. And for all this stuff, we should be able to get it from our own puppet states. Don't get it from the Russians. No, don't get it from the Russians. We don't need them anymore. Get it from our puppet state, because we can get all those resources for one factory. We also need more aluminum, so we can also get more of that from Australia. Fantastic. So where's our navy right now? It is patrolling around Arabia. I think I made the base is somewhere in Bombay. Low manpower, I do understand that. But for the most part, I think, yeah, we need to really just be on the defensive at the moment. If we can push through this one guy, shrink the front line down by a little bit, that would be good. These guys up here just trying to defend against the Soviets. The Soviets, again, they just keep throwing men at our troops. That sounds good. I mean, them losing soldiers is a net benefit for us. Of course, we can also put troops down here. Like, these guys are also our satellite states. You know, they are, the French are probably just going to send some troops down there and capture them, because there's not much we can really do to defend it. Also, yeah, you stop attacking now. Yeah, but basically, just be on the defensive. Iran's lost a little bit of territory, but not too much. That I think is a huge issue. Yeah, all these planes, I think we gotta deploy them just on our, armies over here. Yeah, so these guys are still doing fine. This area we're gonna move to soon. We can capture these handful of cities as well. I can't tell, are you... No, okay, no, this is the actual, Russian territory, Russian Empire territory. And you go capture this. You guys come up here. Can you capture this way? No, that river is actually extremely large. So you go up here. You guys, is there any free territory? There kind of is right here. You want to go up to there. 6 infantry divisions, like quite a lot. Yeah, so we'll just kind of capture all of these lands for ourselves. Yeah, looks like they're going to try to send some troops down here to kind of stop our invasion of Siberia. Of course, there's more troops over in this area. It's good for us as they're not going to actually stay in, like, Turkmenistan. Okay, so they're trying to push into us. Are you both, you're mostly both full armies. You're a little bit weak, but that's not a huge concern. Like, how many planes do we have in reserves? We have, like, thousands of planes just ready to go. That is actually, like, a massive goddamn list. Also, like, we got some missiles. I don't think we have even missile bases, but we have some. So that's good. We just need more manpower. We did get our way up to extensive. We might even want to go straight up to service by requirement, like, just right away. But I don't think that's actually going to get them reinforcing faster. Like, this number is not going to go up faster if we go by service by requirement. It's just going to give us some negative benefits until we actually get to our 7.5% mobilized. 1% mobilized. There we have 102,000. We keep sending troops trying to fight us off. But for the most part, it looks like we are, you know, winning on all these fronts. And also, it's giving us time for our satellite states to also be building up their armies. The Swiss are down here. The Swiss actually, like, sent volunteers to all of our puppet states, which is nice of them. But the French also, as we saw last time, they are trying to invite the United States into the Entente. Well, they're doing Plan of 18. I don't know which one that is. Is that also, like, just invading Britain again? No, you get to see... No, Germany doesn't exist. I mean, you get a ton of manpower for it, though, so I guess that's one thing. So if they want to spend 70 days doing a focus that actually can't do anything, that's fine. It sounds good to me. I mean, these guys, we really can't see how much organization they have. The French are very, I guess, encrypted. Yeah, these guys are extremely weak. If we can, like, get this infantry to attack here. And get the... Can you two push into this province? Yeah, you guys need some reinforcements. I mean, infantry are coming. They're just going to be a little bit slow. Yeah, Yemen's capitulated. That's not a surprise. We knew that was going to happen. I need to fix this front line here. Did you guys take this city yet? Okay, you go take there. Yeah, you're going to take that. And you are all deployed onto this front line. So go here first. Okay, you keep going up here. Are you guys on aggressive or are you just on standard? You're on aggressive. I kind of want you just on, like, regular battle plans. Because if you're on aggressive, they're going to kind of keep trying to attack in, even if it doesn't make any sense. Like, we can take, like, one little territory at a time, but not too much. No, we can't push it too hard. Soviet Union, where are they in this list? They're not in this one. Are you in this one? Yeah, you are. Okay. So again, they're, like, basically not capitulated whatsoever. Yeah, not a huge surprise. I mean, this. Do you have any border here? No, this is all territory they can't actually march through. So Afghanistan, for the most part, is safe at the moment. So we've marched through a little bit. And this attack plan can also be edited to be a little bit longer like that. What we could do is we can get purple to frontline all of this. And then have all of green, or like this like teal color, just be on here and try to push up this in a, this area, like the land bridge, I guess, whatever you'd want to call it. So we're at 151,000 manpower. So our manpower is slowly building up. All the men are ready. They are just they have everything already. The tank divisions are for the most part good. They need a handful of tanks, but not too many. Not as many as you would think. So these military factories are going to be done soon. Are we actually building everything we need? We are. We have a lot of tactical bombers. We have 4,000 fighters just in reserves at the moment, not actually doing anything. But these carrier fighters, we definitely don't need this many. We're going to cut these in half. You don't need that many planes either. I think we need more tanks. Transport planes. Transport planes are good for supplies. I mean, but they also carry paratroopers, which I probably should be building, honestly. I do neglect paratroopers, mostly because I don't really understand how they're supposed to work. Yeah, let's build 16 division of paratroopers. That's fine. Sounds good to me. So we can modify our government. Well, now with so many of our puppet states, like, we don't really need to close the markets off or anything like that, so that's not going to help us. Do we have just like a plus 5% attack guy or something? 5% attack, plus 5% defense. Or organization recovery rate probably actually would be better. But this gives also more population recruitment. But only 0.5%. No, let's get you. More organization and recovery. These guys are weak. We can easily just push into them. And I'm going to shrink this front line down to basically just be on this land bridge. I don't know why the border tries to be with the water. Like, clearly it doesn't work that way. Are they trying to move in? No, not until our troops actually have left. So you are going to be there on the 4 days. You're going to leave in 7 days. So you'll be there first. Okay, that's fine. As long as you're not, you know, completely defenseless. Easily can push in this province. Those guys have no organization to speak of. I feel like we could probably push into this tank. You can probably push into here. Yeah, it really, the plan of just letting the Soviets attack you, and then they have no organization and you just push them back, really works well. Like, it works extremely nicely. As it shift, click, and then this operation. Ah, there we go. So just do that as soon as you're ready. You actually don't go there. We don't need you there. And I think that's the top of that line. Yeah, no, I can't spread that up any further. So that's fine then. Okay, we can get these guys out of here. Because we're kind of at risk of these guys getting surrounded. Which, of course, would be bad for us. This tank's also very low organization. Luckily, the Russian army is actually here. They went from having no army to 24 divisions actually really fast. I'm surprised by that. Chances are they actually might just had like a lot of guys in reserves and just couldn't deploy them. which is kind of how I imagine it going. Yeah, so you two advance that way. You can probably advance on these guys. And green, are you ready to attack? Like, green looks like I do think they could probably push their way up to the north here. Relatively easy as well. These guys are defending this front line. Absolutely no problem. Okay, so they're attacking into us. One division. Did they get kicked out? They did. Okay, so you're all attacking this guy. Get that three-way attack going. And the Soviets are, you know, we're spreading them thin. I mean, they don't have a big army. They have 136 divisions, which is more than what we have, but not that much more. All things considered, it's actually still relatively equal. I think we can probably push into there. At least, also, their supplies apparently are very low. Which is nice. I'm kind of surprised that they're that low. And actually, having this territory under our own control means that if, for some reason, Russia capitulates again, we're not going to be completely screwed over. Which, of course, is very important. You guys still look you're doing fine. Our reinforcements are going to get there soon-ish. I'm assuming that's the only reason he's not ready to attack. Yeah, fear enemy. The only reason he doesn't want to attack quite yet is because those tanks are not there. Let's get a paratroopers 2. I mean, I'm trying to think of what we could theoretically do with the paratroopers. Like, where could we deploy them? They just go over here and capture, like, the oil fields over here of Russia. Because there's a decent amount of oil here. And that might be most of the oil the Soviets are actually getting. Because, again, the AIs, like, closed off all of their economies. So if we can take those oil fields from them. I mean, there's no port there, but there are cities, which are also useful for that. So I do think purple right now needs to just kind of sit still until we can get some more of these troops to that front. Okay, so these guys are not doing so hot. Did you guys how did you guys break off? I don't see how that happened. You can get like a surround on them. It's only one Soviet troop, but like 4 infantry divisions retreated, most of them at like full strength. I'm not really too sure what happened. Yeah, Oman's capitulated. All of them, I'm guessing, to the French. Again, no real surprise. I knew that was going to happen. Do you guys have any troops yet? You have 1 division, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 as well. So yeah, so if the United States joins the war, Canada's just dead. Absolutely no question about it. Canada is just grounded into the dust. We have some naval engagements in the sea. How big is the That's not the French. That is the North Africans. The French Navy's at 60 to 67 ships. That is not a lot. And also repair should be on high. So the French want to just throw soldiers at me. I'm okay with that, honestly. I mean, we've killed more Frenchmen than we've taken. 1.6 million to the Soviets. Yeah, like the Soviets have really been our biggest adversary here. Yeah, and I think you guys can definitely start breaking through this territory. Did all of you go? That doesn't even make any sense. Let's keep on pushing this way. Keep our defensive line here all steady. We did take that city back, which is nice. And with our manpower actually coming back, you can hold a ton of airplanes. Like a stupid amount of planes. Okay, can we get any more? Because I know that the max is 999. 1,000 planes, 20,000 people. Air superiority. You might actually be too many. You might be too many planes. But they're not deployed yet. Okay, so let's deploy all of our planes to here. God, how many fighters do I have? I have like 3,000 fighters. Why can you not deploy? I don't know. Transport planes. These are taking up actually like a ton of manpower. Okay, get our close air support planes in the fight. Deploy some bombers. And just a quick look. No one else. Deploy. What are you? Naval fighters, I think. Yeah, this is just be an airport with like 10,000 planes. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much. Rocket interceptors. Apparently those don't need anybody, so that's fine. Oh, okay, these are actually for the carriers. Apparently we just have... How do I... Oh, shift click. Strategic bombers. Can I deploy them here? Yeah, deploy the strategic bombers as well. Uses all of our manpower on these planes. And then strategic bomb. I don't even know, because I feel like there's not a lot of forts or anything around here. I guess Central Asia, because I don't know. I don't know what else to do with these guys. Our manpower is low again, but we've deployed our planes. Like, how many planes do we have now? 10,000 aircraft is a ton. More than all of these people. The United States had 24,000 planes. Holy shit. Again, it's probably because they've been at war with Philippines this entire time. So the AI is kind of broken. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, thumbs down. Watch more, subscribe, and goodbye.